There's been a lot of rain this week. No,
Yes.
what?
Super Cat Saturday.
No, you know what? I've seen some of your posts.
Yes.
And I've seen some of these pictures.
I was going to warn you.
But yes, I have not seen your actual Super Cat segment. I'm pumped. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to talk about weather, but let's talk about cats.
Are you a cat person?
Yeah.
Do you like cats?
Cats, dogs.
I think they're okay. They're cute.
Okay, that is a very politically correct answer, Stephanie. And I could not agree more. They're so cute. And that is the end of the sentence. But Lily actually is so cute. Lily was found in a trash bag. So Patty Joe, way to rescue your kitty. I mean, why are the cutest cats always found in the weirdest places, saddest places, right? But a very happy life for Lily now. We also have Jack here from Melissa posing for the picture. And finally, Harley. And I'm just begging Harley not to change the channel. I know you're tempted, but the weather does improve. So if you just hate this forecast and that's why you're muting me, I understand. But as we move into tomorrow, a cold front moving through, that'll bring back a more refreshing breeze and lower humidity tomorrow into Monday. But today, we're still stuck with these humid conditions, and that is leading to the development of some low cloud cover and patchy fog this morning. We could also see some spot storms before clouds break this afternoon and temperatures really heat up. We're talking close to 80 degrees. That with humidity feels awfully summer-like. I'll have the full AccuWeather forecast for you coming up.
And we are back. Meteorologist Dani Beckstrom is here with the AccuWeather forecast.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about rain earlier, but we were talking about cats.
Psych. You thought I was going to do my job, Stephanie? That's on you.
Crazy I love that you throw a little pet,
a little fur ball.
Yes.
A little fur ball in there for us.
I'm so glad that you love that.
I'm new here. You know.
That was bad on me. I didn't tell her.
No, that's called hazing. We're just going to throw in some curveballs and see how you navigate. And honestly, you handled that so well with grace.
Oh, you're so sweet.
But regretfully, now I will do my actual job and talk about the rain. Let's get you outside. We're starting with humid conditions and some haze. I love this live look outside because it's just so cool, right? That low cloud cover. You can see the tops of the buildings, but in many cases, can't see anything on the surface. So we are still dealing with this patchy fog. And today is much warmer. We will get about 10 degrees on yesterday. Forecast high of 81. Yesterday, 72. Hit that seasonal average right on target. Sun doesn't set tonight until 8:09. Starting with very mild conditions this morning. 60s for the 5 boroughs. 62 for Rockaway Beach. 63 in Ozone Park. 63 on Staten Island and New Dorp. 65 for Jackson Heights. In Newark, we're at 66. And 60s, that's what we're seeing across the board. Out east, 62 for Montauk. Andover at 61 this morning. Down the shore, 62 for Belmar. So it's warm. It's muggy this morning, and that humidity sticks around all day long. And with dew points and air temperatures about matching, we are seeing development of areas of dense fog. No advisory at this point. I'll let you know if that changes, because these numbers in some areas I think might support that, like White Plains, where you can't see much of anything. Just a quarter mile of visibility near Toms River. Islip just a 1/10 of a mile. Bridgeport just about a quarter mile. So there are areas of dense fog this morning. That will improve once we get some separation between air temperature and dew point, and we'll get that in the next few hours as temps start to warm. We have the low cloud cover and patchy fog, but we also have some high cloud cover starting to drift in. Now, some spots are still seeing some sun, if you can see much of anything. But in general today, cloud cover will increase this morning into early afternoon. We're watching this front as it approaches the area. It's what helped to support that severe weather across the country last night. Today, severe thunderstorm watch in parts of North Carolina into South Carolina as well. Also severe thunderstorm watch in the southeast. So this is headed our direction. And in general, we don't expect the storms to be quite as strong as what we're seeing in other parts of the country. But as thunderstorms do develop, they have the potential to have some gusty wind, some hail, and some heavy rain. But we don't expect that to be widespread or consistent. Just a few hit or miss showers or storms this morning. Coverage not all that impressive. And then after about your lunch hour, the clouds will even begin to break. This is really when we start to heat up. And for much of the afternoon, we'll see sunshine with a few clouds mixing in and highs in the low 80s. That is a warm one, especially when you consider the humidity that we're still dealing with. That'll kind of add to that sticky feel. As we move into this evening, that's when we expect the front to actually clear the area, and that could support the development of a few more spot showers or storms, but that favors areas mainly north of New York City. Clear you saw in Futurecast, nothing widespread or consistent today, so it's not a washout by any means, but I just want you to prep for the potential for a passing shower or storm, especially this morning or early afternoon, and again this evening with the afternoon mainly dry but very warm and humid. Behind the front that brings us that spot storm chance tonight, more refreshing air moves in. Tomorrow's not necessarily sunny. We'll stick with the cloud cover and maybe a few spot showers north of the city again, but it feels a whole lot better. Temperatures drop about 10 degrees tomorrow and humidity drops significantly. It'll be noticeably breezier tomorrow, but that brings in the refreshing air, and I think we'll enjoy it. By Monday, we're clearing out the cloud cover, back to sunshine and highs in the mid-70s. So it does get better as we head into the start of the week, but today is sticky and at times a bit stormy with those spots, showers and storms. Again, clouds will break a bit this afternoon as our highs make their way close to 80, 81 degrees. So we're watching for the potential for a shower or storm this morning. Haven't seen anything yet, but we have seen the fog and then a scattered storm late, mainly north of the city. Then tonight, that refreshing air starts to filter in, so less humid overnight into tomorrow morning and less humid tomorrow in general. We'll see highs drop about 10 degrees into tomorrow in the low 70s, but it'll feel better even with the breeze. And then Monday looks beautiful, bright and breezy, mid-70s, not too bad Tuesday, and then rain returns Wednesday through the end of the week. Michelle and Stephanie, back to you.
All right, that's a plan. Thanks so much. All right, Nick.
Bring it, Dani.
We've got 3 more. Can you even believe it? We're starting with Mittens here, who's sending some love this morning from Joseph. Very cute. Thanks for sharing. We also have Garfield, which is a really perfect name for this cat. It makes me want lasagna real bad, from Ralph. And we also have Nino, who's trying to fit into his summer hat. And this is exactly what I look like this time of year, trying on all my summer clothes as well. You just don't quite fit, but very cute. Love that from Molly. Today, we're waking up to patchy fog this morning, warm and humid conditions, but we also could see a few spot showers or thunderstorms this morning and early afternoon. Another chance this evening as a cold front moves through. Not a washout by any means, but you will notice the warmth and humidity are highs today in the low 80s. The thing bringing the spot storm chance is actually a cold front, and that brings in more refreshing air as we head into tomorrow. I'll time out today's thunderstorm threat, let you know what that means if you're heading to the Subway Series coming up in the full AccuWeather forecast. Welcome back. 6:52 right now on our Saturday morning, taking a live look outside. It's warm and humid right from the start, and you can see that you can't see much of anything in parts of the area. Patchy fog is a problem. But I want to start with the Subway Series forecast. I know a lot of people heading up to the Bronx today. First pitch at 1:05. We do expect maybe a 20% chance for a spot shower or storm, but not a washout by any means. What it will be is warm and humid. Temperature kind of in mid-season form, right? Our highs today in the low 80s. So no major weather worries if you are heading up to the Bronx to cheer on either the Mets or the Yankees. Just prepare for the warm conditions and maybe dodging a few raindrops at times. This morning, we're waking up to 60s for North Jersey, 66 for Newark and Hanover, 63 in Franklin, 63 in Teaneck, Kapakong at 61 degrees. And it is mild across the board, 60s for all of us. But dew points also in that same spot. And that's what's leading into the development of areas of dense fog. At this point, still no advisory. I'll keep you updated. But we can't see much of anything in White Plains, in Islip, in Bridgeport, or in Toms River. Up to 2 miles of visibility now in Sussex, so that is improving. 3 miles of visibility in Central Park, also an improvement, but in general, still dealing with that patchy dense fog. We also have some high clouds starting to stream in, and there's more where that came from, late morning into early afternoon, as we also see the potential for a few spot showers or storms. Overall, we're looking at this area of low pressure that's dropping through a cold front, and that is what will keep the threat for a few spot storms in play as we head into this evening as well, but nothing widespread, nothing consistent. It's not plan ruining rain, just a hit or miss chance. We're looking at a level 1 risk for severe storms, which means some strong storms are possible with heavy rain, gusty wind, and hail. But in general, it's that chance this morning and early afternoon, and then clouds break a bit late afternoon, early evening as our highs make their way close to 80. And then tonight, a few spot showers swinging through once again, but not a washout by any means. And the more refreshing and drier air moves in tonight, and that helps taper off rain chances tomorrow. We can drop them finally by Monday. So we're looking at spot showers and storms today, but nothing widespread. You can see temperature is about 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. We'll drop temps and humidity tomorrow. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back.
Dani.
Just when you think I can't possibly have more cats to show you, I do. I have 3 more. We're starting with Pebbles here from Bert and Janet. What a beautiful baby on this Saturday morning. We also have Moose and Squirrel. And to clarify, this is Super Cat Saturday, not Super Moose or Squirrel Saturday, but those cuties work just fine. Very sweet. We also have Oliver posing for the picture from Jen. I love a green-eyed kitty. Very cute. This morning, we're waking up to patchy fog, low cloud cover with visibility still awfully tough in spots. And you'll notice how warm and humid it is right from the start. Our highs today close to 80 degrees. We will get those clouds breaking a bit, offering a little sunshine to support our Saturday afternoon, but we're also looking at the potential for spot showers and storms. So I'll show you future cast and time out that potential coming up. How about the transition of, he was talking about angels on earth. I have a few more angels
There you
on earth.
go.
Does that work?
Nice.
Okay.
That's it. Well done.
We have
I love
Kiki
it.
here just lounging on the counter. Gorgeous setting from Fran. Love the roses. Love your fur baby. Very cute. We also have Phineas. What a sweetie. Joan sent in this picture and it brought a smile to my face immediately. What a cute cat. We also have Toby here who's found a sunny spot and is given a little meow, if you will. Christina sent that in. And today there is some sunshine ahead this afternoon. Clouds will break a bit as our highs make their way to 80. But the real weather headline, the warm and humid conditions and the spot storm chance. Not much action on radar right now, but we can't rule out the possibility of a pop-up shower or storm this morning, afternoon, or again as we head into this evening. Cold front is moving through and that's supporting the thunderstorm threat, but it also brings the return of more refreshing air by tomorrow, so I'll time out the change in the full AccuWeather forecast after the break.
Super Cat Saturday. You may not know about it, but you know now. Thanks to Dani.
Saturday. It's not normal Saturday. It's Super Cat Saturday. And I can't believe your boys don't already watch every Saturday morning, Stephanie. It's okay. Yeah, that's true. They're at the age where morning is noon, right? Okay, yeah, I get it. Right now, Oliver, sent in by Maria, is posing for the picture. It looks like a slow Saturday morning at Oliver's house, too, lounging on the couch. We also have Neo, who's also embodying that energy. That's where I wish I was right now, just snuggling on the couch this Saturday morning. We also have Patches, who was up late watching probably both the Yankees, because I think that's a Yankees jersey on the chair, and the Knicks. I know a lot of us feel that way after the late night, cheering for the Knicks. So then today, you know, another Subway Series in the Bronx, first pitch at 1:05. I'll have that forecast coming up in just a few minutes. But a general look at the day. This morning is starting gray. It's mild and muggy out there with a few spot showers on radar. Come this afternoon, a little more sunshine, but it stays humid and quite warm with highs close to 80. There's a thunderstorm threat today. I'll let you know when and where in the full AccuWeather forecast coming up. Hey, girls.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone. We are back.
We're back, and we are serving condiment realness. We've got mayo, we've got ketchup, and we've got mustard.
At your service.
And if
I
these
relish
outfits,
that.
Ayo!
This is how corny we are.
Corn diggity
Saturday
dog.
morning it works. No.
Well,
I love it. And just
Speaking
wheels
of
are
corn
off.
dog, if you're wanting maybe a hot dog,
Yes,
you're in
listen to
luck. We got some Subway Series
Subway
going on today,
Series,
right?
yes.
And for the record, I love mayonnaise.
I do too. I love mayonnaise. Well, that will live forever on the internet. I can't wait to retweet it.
we go well together, ladies.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
if you're heading up to the Bronx, first pitch today at 1:05. The forecast actually looks pretty great for it. Can't rule out a stray shower or a spot thunderstorm, but the chance is only about 20%. Otherwise, we'll get the clouds breaking a bit for sun, but it is quite warm and humid. We're in mid-season form, if you will. 80 is the high today, so a little warm at times up at Yankee Stadium, but overall, not a bad forecast for Subway Series. This morning, temperatures upper 60s, low 70s, finally putting some separation between air temperature and dew point. That's why visibility is improving. But for south-facing shores, staying a little cooler today. 60 right now in Bridgeport. We're at 72 in Newburgh and Central Park, 70 in Belmar and Morristown this morning. Visibility looks better, but not perfect still for White Plains or Bridgeport. Looks like Suffolk County, big improvement there, but still a little hazy out there. Now we're seeing high cloud cover moving as well. So a gray start to our Saturday morning, but it doesn't stay all gray all day. You can already see the clearing right behind this first round of scattered showers. We are seeing a little life on radar this morning in parts of New Jersey. It looks like Warren County over through portions of Hunterdon County getting some light rain, and then heavier rain down near Plumstead. Hamilton, Hillsborough, Warren all seeing light rain right now, but it looks like up through Bergen County that little spotty shower has started to fizzle out. This is all associated with a cold front and this area of low pressure that's tracking through the area. So it brings us that spot shower and thunderstorm chance this morning, spotty but there, and then we'll get a little bit of a lull with some sunshine this afternoon before another round of spotty storms are possible this evening. That as the front itself tracks through. That does bring us a level 1 threat for severe weather. So some of the storms could be strong. We're talking gusty wind, heavy rain, and some lightning, but even that is going to be pretty hit or miss. So looking at futurecasts, this is the high resolution forecast model. It seems to be initializing the best. So it does show a round of spot showers through Jersey, maybe a couple sprinkles in the city from now through about midday. Then we'll get those clouds to break a bit, and we see a little sunshine this afternoon to go with our very warm temperatures, highs close to 80 degrees and noticeably humid. With that sunshine, it helps to juice up the atmosphere a little bit. So as the front itself swings through this evening, it could help to fuel a few of those spotty thunderstorms. Those, as I mentioned, could have locally heavy rain, some gusty wind, and some small hail. But that favors areas north of New York City this evening. Then the front clears on out and more refreshing air moves in behind it. That means by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, you're noticing less humid air. It's still a bit on the cloudy side tomorrow. We can't eliminate the possibility of a passing shower, but we're moving the right direction. Temperatures, however, are cooling off quite a bit. Today, highs close to 80. 80. Tomorrow we cap it in the low 70s near normal. And then finally by Monday we get enough of that dry air moving in, clears out the cloud cover, and we can finally draw for rain chances as we move it into the start of the week. Today's rain chances aren't widespread, they're not consistent, and they are not plan ruining, but they do kind of hang with us. Spot showers and storms possible morning, early afternoon, and then another round of it this evening, mainly north of New York City to go with our warm and humid conditions. Nice to see that patchy fog starting to lift as we speak and through this afternoon. We'll even get those clouds that we're seeing right now to break a bit. 81 the forecast high, then the drier air starts to filter in overnight. It means our lows are in the 50s and 60s, and tomorrow, although we will still have some clouds mixing in, it'll feel a lot more comfortable outside because dew points drop, so humidity not as noticeable. And although our highs fall about 10 degrees between today and tomorrow still looks pleasant. Even better on Monday, mid-70s with sunshine as we continue to dry out the forecast pattern, finally dropping rain chances, but they don't stay away long. Looks like rain returns Wednesday. Will stay cooler and wet as we head into the end of the week. Michelle and Stephanie, back to you.
All right, we'll get back to this story.
Flawless transition. You're a pro.
Hello.
You're a pro, Stephanie.
Hello.
We're starting with Molly here from Debbie, and Molly says, I must ask you a question. I think that is a very, very cute cat. And Sandy must have been up late watching the Knicks last night because she is embodying exactly how the rest of us feel. It's a slow start to our Saturday morning for many sports fans across the tri-state area, but we do have some sunshine ahead this afternoon. As for right now, a few spot showers on radar with some cloud cover, but that is not keeping Grayson from celebrating first birthday. Very sweet. Thank you for sharing your baby with us. And it looks like Grayson's got a good treat there and a cute hat. I'm really surprised that cat tolerates it, but I'm glad because the picture is cute. This morning we're seeing some showers drift through with cloudy conditions. It's mild and muggy out there this morning, but the visibility issues are improving as we watch those shower chances. But after this first round of a rain chance late morning, early afternoon, we actually see a little sun this afternoon. It'll be warm and humid with highs close to 80. And then we see another chance for a few spot thunderstorms in parts of the area heading into tonight. That associated with a cold front that helps us dry out the forecast pattern as we move into the start of the week. But I'll let you know when rain chances return after that in the AccuWeather forecast coming up.